Ryan Lewis is an American producer, musician and DJ. Along with producing his own album titled Instrumentals, Lewis produced the albums The Versus EP and The Heist. In 2006, Lewis befriended rapper Macklemore on MySpace, and soon after became the behind-the-scenes partner of a successful duo, producing, recording, engineering, and mixing all of the duo's music, as well as directing the music videos for Same Love, Thrift Shop, and We Danced, Otherside, Can't Hold Us, Irish Celebration, My Oh My, Victory Lap, The Town, White Walls, and designing promotional graphics. Early life: Ryan Lewis was born on March 25, 1988 in Spokane, Washington, to Julie and Scott Lewis. Lewis has two sisters, Teresa and Laura, 4 years and 2 years older than him, respectively. At an early age, he played guitar in rock bands, and nursed a growing interest in music production around the age of 15. He attended Ferris High School in Spokane, Washington and graduated from Roosevelt High School in Seattle. He graduated from the University of Washington majoring in comparative history of ideas. Lewis became a professional photographer and videographer, started to take photos for Macklemore in the summer of 2006. In late 2008, after having produced a few trial-run songs together, they collaborated fully on a project that later became the Versus EP. Music career: 2008, the Versus EP. Work on the EP began in 2008 with Macklemore, and the EP was finished and released on November 27, 2009. The EP drew from contemporary influences such as Arcade Fire and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The EP consisted of 7 songs, yet iTunes listed it as number 7 on the hip-hop charts later that year. In 2008, Lewis shot a video for his mashup of Tupac's Crooked Nigga 2, and Franz Ferdinand's Take Me Out. In 2009, Lewis released the Symmetry and Ryan Lewis LP with Rhode Island MC Symmetry for free online. Tracks included Feel Right, and Make Me Yours. 2009-11, The Versus. Rudu attempted to address reviews of the original EP that criticized the lack of supporting artists by bringing in new voices. Jake One, for example, made a remix of the song Crew Cuts, adding a more instrumental and bass direction. Lewis felt obliged to make a personal remix as well, and chose to alter the song Viper's Anna. 2012 present, The Heist. On October 9, 2012, Macklemore and Lewis released The Heist. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts and number 1 on the top R&B hip-hop albums and top rap albums, selling 78,000 copies in the first week. The album also debuted at number 1 on iTunes Digital Albums chart. The duo's album has received more than 1 million plays on SoundCloud, over 350 million YouTube views, and was accompanied by a sold-out 50-date US and Canadian tour. Recognition: Ryan Lewis and Macklemore's most successful single Thrift Shop became number 1 on Triple J's Hottest 100 of 2012 as well as reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It has sold over 7 million copies in the US alone. Same Love reached number 15 on the Hottest 100 of 2012. Both songs attracted attention from Rolling Stone, NPR, Time and GQ, especially Same Love for its pro-LGBT message. Can't Hold Us reached platinum status in April 2013. Tours and performances: from 2009 to 2011, Lewis performed in Seattle, solely focusing on his personal work. After partnering with Macklemore, they initiated their first international tour in Pullman, Washington, 2011, promoting their latest album at the time, Versus. Out of the 27 venues played, over half were sold out. Macklemore and Lewis began recording songs My Oh My, and Can't Hold Us in 2010. Both songs would later appear on their album The Heist. A month after the album's release, the duo began a national tour in November 2012. On January 14, 2014, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis surprised riders by performing Can't Hold Us on a New York City transit bus. Their performance was captured on video as a promotion for the 56th Annual Grammy Awards. Discography: Solo, instrumentals, albums and EPs with Macklemore, The Versus EP, The Versus. The Heist, Awards and Nominations, Notes. References. External links, official website.